Chesticles in my chest. Chest. Chesticles. Good morning. Hey, what's up, bud?
I don't know how to
Chivity.
I don't know how to respond to that other than just saying
Rolling.
number nine, and I'm the one that says roll it, so roll it.
Fuck.
Yeah, Chris and Dylan on the mic, straight from Queens Turf. Podcast game strong, Jets, Knicks, Rangers, Murph, Mets and Yankees, dream Bronx to Shea. In the city that never sleeps, sports don't play. NY faithful, we're repping our teams. Jets fly high and I pick out both dreams. From courts to fields, can't walk away. Queens talk sports each and every day. Chopped cheese breakfast, bagels by noon. Pizza slice nights over New York tune. Game stats fly while the meatball simmers. Chris with the takes, Dylan drops singers. Microphones buzzing like city lights. From Knicks brick shots to Rangers fights. Taste of NYC in every fight. Chris and Dylan, sports talk ignite.
Welcome to the Any Sports Podcast. We'll talk about anything at any given time, but
The main focus is always New York. No.
Christopher,
Parker,
what's up?
¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está?
Pretty good overall. The Knicks are very up and down in this game against the Pacers at time of recording.
Yeah.
Not loving that. Not loving that big loss that we endured.
Fuck Boston.
But I'm loving what the alma mater is doing.
Did Sausage Johnny tacos?
Number 9 in the country.
Yeah, baby.
Top 10. First time since 2000. So yet again, we are going to start this episode with St. John's. I do not care because I am hyped. I wept a little. We just beat Marquette.
You cried like a little bitch, and I got a little bit of chills when I saw you cry. I was like, this must mean more to Dylan than anything he's ever had in his life.
I probably have the strongest connection with St. John's than any
Did you know
team.
Anthony Volpe?
Exactly.
Right.
No, it's because I know Engelbert Humperdinck.
Hey, ayo.
No, I.
No, it's because you took a shit in the St. John's bathroom one time, right?
Oh, many times in every building on campus.
Ew, dude. What the fuck is happening right now?
It's just by happenstance. I just shit a lot, okay?
Oh, God,
but no, my grandmother and her sister lived right off of campus. They worked for St. John's. Yeah, so I always had this connection right there. So I always had an affinity for them, and then I ended up going there. So yeah, this means a hell of a lot because in my lifetime, yeah, they were good when I was younger and stuff, but in my adult lifetime, they haven't been notable whatsoever. So this is
been ass.
This is freaking awesome. I mean, we went to the tourney. What is it? While I was there or right after? I forget, but right around that time. But it was kind of fake news. They didn't do anything in the tourney.
Oh boy,
they got bounced in the first round. So this seems more legit, more real, more palpable. Rick Pitino is in my opinion one of the best coaches in college basketball.
Ricky P in a place to be.
It's awesome. Yeah. So we took down. I think we mentioned the Marquette win in the last episode, but since then, we also beat UConn. So they were number 19 at the time, and I believe that they have now been bounced out of the top 25 since we beat them. So we booted the defending back-to-back champs. Back-to-back? Or just one win?
I think they're back-to-back.
Or whatever, the defending champs.
Whatever, the Huskies, the little puppy dogs, those fucking...
But yeah, so that was sick. That was such a good game.
Dude, that game honestly took me out. That game really made me become a solidified St. John's fan because, I started rooting for them, and we went to the game and everything, and the atmosphere and the passion from the fans at the Garden that I saw, the passion I see from you, from Cuzzy Matt. I wanted to be part of that, and I love supporting local teams.
Yep.
New York, it's New York or nowhere. Remember that.
Oh hell yeah! And if they need
Always.
to do a collab with St. John's because St. John's is New
Did
York's
you
team.
see? Did you see the fucking hat I sent you?
No.
Okay, well, Culture Kings, you know Culture Kings,
Yeah, of course.
has a
No wait, they have a
collab.
St. John's?
They have a Yankee St. John's hat. Like it's literally a white hat with the navy brim, half St. John's, half Yankee. Not even kidding you.
That's so random.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know if I like that, to be honest.
Oh, you'll like it. Trust me.
No, I see it, but
You
I
see
don't
it,
know.
right? I think it's a dope. I think it's a very simple, dope
Ah,
concept
eh.
because they did it. They did it with every other team and their college team.
But there's
Like,
no
they did it-
real there's no real connection between the Yankees and St. John's other than them both being from New York. I don't know. This doesn't do it for me,
All right, bitch.
to be honest. Yeah, it just doesn't. It's like it's a clean, nice hat, but just like the two logos and nothing else is just kind of lazy in my opinion. But yeah, I got merch on the way. I picked up some new merch. Had to after the UConn win.
Hey,
But what I was gonna say was that growing up for us, UConn was the shit. Like they were
UConn was the
they were
main.
preeminent college program in the country,
They were just dominant. They
and
truly were.
and they're have been a great team as of late. Recently in recent years as well. So to take them down was absolutely sick. It was a 68-62 game. That one's nice. I really
Gray
want
brim, gray
I,
underbrim.
I really want a monochromatic St. John's hat, but there's like none out there for whatever reason. Nobody makes like an all black or a grayscale or all. Well, there's one all cream hat in the university bookstore
This
that
one's
has.
fucking sick.
That's nice. There's one that's like a cream tan and it's the STJ logo and then St. John's script underneath and it's like a dad hat.
Oh, very nice.
I may consider that, but I'm waiting. If anybody that works at home field listens by chance to this pod, please restock your hats. Please. I'm waiting. I'm pleading. I want all three of those hats. I will buy them right now. If anybody has a plug or something for the homefield.com hats.
Did you
for
see the
St. John's.
new era came out with like a shadow gray hat?
Shadow gray for what? Oh, that's nice.
That one's nice.
I could roll with that. Yeah, the St. John's merch is about to get real because now we're really
St. John's merch is gonna get crazy. Yeah. Oh shit, dude.
That one's fire. Send
That
me that.
one's fire. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna send it to you right now. But
But-
St. John's is kicking the shit out of everybody.
It's
Like-
I don't know about kicking the shit. If we actually hit threes, Matt alluded to it. I think just with us that or in one of the lives that we would be a top 5 team in the country, and
Absolutely. If
that
we
is
could hit threes, we
that's
would
extremely
be a
legit.
fucking force to be reckoned with.
because you have somebody that has the hustle and the grit of RJ Lewis, Zuby Ejiofor when he's
My favorite
on.
player, dude.
Yeah, when Zuby's on, he's a fantastic center, albeit
Zuby's a
a
fucking
little
problem.
undersized at 6'9", but
I like
You know,
Scott.
if
Scott
Aaron
is good.
Scott can go back to last year and remember how to shoot because he was draining threes last year.
Yeah.
Kadari and
Didn't he hit 2 or he hit 1 in the last game?
Simeon Wilcher hit a couple. He was
Yeah.
2. He hit 2. Davon Smith hit 1 and Aaron Scott hit 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Simeon Wilcher, just we've said it in the past. This kid has something, and I can't wait to see next year what it becomes because he's talented. He's a frosh. So RJ Lewis.
You say he's a frosh?
Yeah, you've never heard of that?
What's a frosh? Like a freshman?
Freshman, yeah.
Wouldn't it be a fresh?
No, growing up, that's what they used to call freshmen, apparently. So I don't know who made it up. Don't ask me.
Well, who's they?
I don't
People
know.
at St. John's?
I
Or
guess
just college kids?
I thought it was college, but maybe it was just a St. John's thing.
Frosh just sounds like you're trying to say froth, but you have a lisp.
I've never liked
Frosh.
it, so I'm just gonna stop saying it now.
Yeah, we're going to just call them freshies and call it a day.
RJ Lewis had 21, Kadari had 12, and most of that came later in the game because he had a rough game early on.
Yeah.
Zuby had 11. Zuby had 11 and only had 5 rebounds, which is
Yeah, he usually has like at least 8 or 9.
I feel like it should be double digits every game.
Yeah.
He's the big dude down low.
Zuby's
But-
my dude, bro. I fuck with the way that he plays, man. He hustles so quickly.
I think he
And-
could be like a more brolic Precious Achua He's got a little
Yeah,
more movement than Precious at the next,
yeah, I could see that.
at
You're
the
right.
NBA. I could see him being a bench gem for a team in the NBA. Same with RJ Lewis. He reminds me almost like a lankier DeMar DeRozan.
His mid range is stupid.
In certain ways, yeah. Him,
His mid range and Kadari Richmond's mid range is just ridiculous.
RJ's I think is better. Kadari is too volatile with his
He has
game.
like Kadari has like that weird like little
He has a
like
hitch.
arch to his shot.
He also has a hitch in his shot.
Yeah, like he
But-
kind of just he turns. I guess he has like a little.
I will say the kid Solo Ball, which is a wild name to me, from UConn, is a fantastic player, and I think he's a fresh. He might be.
There's a
freshman
guy
too.
on the Huskies named Solo Ball.
The kid that was draining threes in the first half.
Okay.
Solo Ball, and his number is number 1.
Well, he's
he's
got solo one ball. So there you go.
There's also a guy in UConn. His name is almost Diarrhea. It's Hassan Diarra. Diarra.
Diarra, yeah. He was pretty good. Honestly.
He was not bad. Solo balled out in the first half and then did nothing. We locked it. Our defense
locked him the fuck up.
Our defense is the calling card, very obviously. If we
Listen,
could put together
every time that I watch a St. John's game, the announcers cannot help whether they're going for you because the announcers were gobbling
those
UConn's nuts.
Those announcers on they were
atrocious to listen to.
What channel was it? It wasn't Fox.
That was FS1.
Was that FS1? Yeah.
FS1. They suck
so bad. But bad.
They had nothing but praises for the St. John's shutdown defense.
We turned them around, the announcers, in the second half because they were nothing but talking about UConn for the entire first half, and it was very bothersome. And then we did nothing but just complete. It felt like last year's Knicks, where like you come into our building and you get beat with metal baseball bats for however many minutes.
We don't use metal baseball bats with St. John's. We use fucking billy clubs from the 60s.
Billy clubs.
Full wooden billy clubs.
Red Storm when they do.
What the? Oh my God! You are not sucking off Yoda's brain right now.
Tiki Yoda.
That honestly looks like me when I'm constipated. Same face. Just with the ears out. You know what I mean?
All right. I guess now that I got my joy and all that out of the way, I guess we can talk about the superb owl.
Dude, the superb owl
was not superb.
It was the coolest thing ever.
What was?
I loved it. I just loved it.
You were wrong. You were wrong with your prediction, though. Technically,
of course, yeah.
You ended up going Chiefs, and I ended up going Eagles.
What?
You said the Chiefs were going to win. I said the Eagles were going to win.
Oh yeah. Because I thought that the Chiefs were going to get the Chief treatment.
No, and low key, you look like a clown now because that was so far from the truth. The Chiefs got absolutely annihilated, and that final score of 40-22 or whatever it was.
No, 40-22.
It was 34-0 for quite a fucking minute, and then Pat Mahomes was like, "All right, maybe I'll actually do something and score basically 22 points in the fourth quarter." I know a couple of them were a couple minutes before the fourth quarter, but
listen,
still.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing felt more refreshing to me than seeing Pat Mahomes get laid the fuck out by the Eagles defense because that guy Montez Sweat or Jordan Sweat, whatever the fuck his name is.
I was gonna say Montez is with a different team.
They fucking ripped him.
Yo, white boy Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean on his birthday.
White boy with the sweat. He was 22 years old. He turned on
six for a TD
on Sunday
on his 22nd birthday.
Absolutely insane, man. That must be. You can't. I feel like at 22, like you're a pro.
Top another birthday.
No. What I was gonna say was like I feel like you can't even truly process how amazing of a moment that is at 22.
Yeah,
like
you have accomplished so much in so little time.
Actually, insane.
That it's insane. Like
I appreciate white boy having swag out here repping for the rest of us, even though I'm not fully white. But
you don't need white. You don't sound white.
No, I'm not.
You also don't dance white.
I'm white facing.
You were right passing. That's what it is.
But yeah, Jalen Hurts won Super Bowl MVP. I am happy for him because yes, he ended his college career in Oklahoma. But where did
He
he
was a
start it?
Bama boy first. I don't care.
Where did he start it and win a chip? And don't tell me, Cuzzy Matt telling us Tua won the chip. Who got them there? Who played 95% of that season? It was Jalen Hurts.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it.
Dude is a winner. Dude is a winner.
Roll Tide.
The only reason, honestly, that they didn't win the last Super Bowl against the Chiefs is because the defense isn't what it was this year. This defense is way better. They have Vic Fangio this year.
This defense is what the Jets' defense should have been.
Yeah, and he didn't have a Saquon Barkley, who I get it. He didn't do a crazy amount. He only had
Saquon ran for what, 70 yards?
57.
57. Okay, he didn't even make 70.
Jalen Hurts had 72. Jalen Hurts had 20 more yards than him almost.
Bro, Jalen Hurts, the throws that he was making, the fucking catch from Devontae Smith was
my nuts. Man was locked in.
It was the way he was playing. He was so focused that I feel like he shut everything off.
Yeah,
and just went straight for the fucking end zone every fucking play.
Well, my thing was that they played it honestly the way they should have. You see a lot of teams like kind of rest on their laurels, or they do some shit that's obvious in the playoffs, and that's what makes them lose. The Eagles were like, okay, they looked at
you to run the ball.
Spagnuolo on the Chiefs side did not allow over 100 rushing yards the entire season to any team. So they were like, all right, we'll run here and there. Obviously, you have to, but we're going to throw. We're going to beat you in the air. And that's exactly what they did. I mean, Jalen Hurts had 221 yards passing. He had 72, so basically 300 yards.
What do you have, three tutties?
He accounted for 3, yeah. Yeah, three all
because he ran one in.
He had 1 in tow. Patrick Mahomes had 2, but honestly, with the way he was playing, he should have had like 4. Like, just he had some bad throws. That's all his offensive line, though. I don't put that on Pat Mahomes necessarily. One of the throws was real bad, though. Actually, never mind.
Let's put it this way: the second pick that he threw, the one where they were at the 5, they were at the opposing 5, and he just literally chucked it.
Real bad.
Terrible throw.
He looked real bad, but that's because he was getting any quarterback, no matter how great they are. When you mess up their footwork by just absolutely manhandling their offensive line, you're gonna shake them. You're gonna get them off their game.
That play, I don't remember which D lineman it was, but Mahomes cocked back to throw the ball, and the D lineman just pushed his arm back. And then the other one just comes in his face and just shoves his whole face. And, dude, I felt vindicated as a football fan because I was like, they're going to call passing roughing the passer on this shit.
And they didn't.
And they didn't. They called unsportsmanlike conduct because I guarantee you that Goodell sat down with the fucking refs and said, all right, listen, enough's enough. You gave this guy fucking calls all year. You fucking ruined the Texans game. You ruined the Bills game. You're fucking ruining football. Stop giving this guy every single call.
If you want to go,
Mahomes was bitching the whole fucking game.
If you want to go full conspiracy theory, and I'm all for that, put tinfoil hats on real quick. I don't know. Part of me is like, all right, shit got too hot with trying to get the Chiefs to the Super Bowl. That also, you don't necessarily, yes, I had mentioned before, the 3P would have been cool. But if you're the NFL, you don't necessarily need the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. You just need them to get there because that storyline all the way there is probably what drove regular fans, casuals, to watch the game because of how crazy the storyline got.
Absolutely.
Taylor Swift is going to break up with Travis Kelce now.
Dude, they were saying that they were... Have you seen Too Fast, Too Furious?
Of course.
Okay, you remember the part in the beginning where Ja Rule loses the race?
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, Monica,
yeah.
She goes, the fuck you come up to me? You didn't wait. He goes, fuck you did.
That's
what he yells out, Monica. They were going, Taylor.
Love it. That's amazing.
I also saw one of the best memes, Cuzzy Matt, because I was watching the game with Cuzzy Matt, Mike, and everybody at Michael's house, and dude, he shows me. He's like, "Look at this," and it was. This is Travis Kelce when you need him to win 3 Super Bowls in a row, and it was Shane Gillis and Travis Kelce's uniform.
Yo, like, I mean, just to get back to like more stats, the reason that they couldn't freaking get anything done, they couldn't open up any of their offense. They had 49 total rushing yards between 4 players the entire game. Patrick Mahomes had 25 of those.
Yeah.
Pacheco and fucking Hunt had 7 and 9 respectively.
At the half, they had 23 yards total rushing and passing. The Eagles had 141 by the first half.
I don't know. Some of it looked a little sus to me, and that's Josh Sweat, by the way. How many Sweats are there in the NFL?
There's Josh, Montez, and Jordan.
I think there's a Jordan too. Yeah. But anyway, it's just weird to me. It almost seemed like
it was scripted.
Like the Chiefs were mailing it in at times, because like some of that stuff, you could say what you want about how they got there and everything. The Chiefs are still great, and they've built a dynasty.
Chiefs are still. Listen, the Chiefs. I will not take away from the fact that the Chiefs have a lot of talent on that team. Okay, Chris Jones is probably the best defensive lineman in the league.
He's absurd.
Okay, he is a fucking unit, a monster to be fucking reckoned with. Pat Mahomes. I'll never say anything good about Pat Mahomes.
He's
Isaiah Pacheco, very, very good running back.
Pat
good
Mahomes'
fucking receiver.
ability to throw the ball is incredible. You can't
absolutely.
deny that.
He is an elite rushing.
You just said something positive then.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up, will you? You and your fucking glasses.
Glasses are fire.
But yeah, they are. They're okay. You're still ugly. But at the end of the day, I don't fucking care for a quarterback that's elite, but is elite at complaining as well.
Yeah, no, I get it. That is a very
also, dude, it was hysterical to have Tom Brady call this game.
Yes.
Because every time that Pat Mahomes fucked up, he was just like, huh. He was like, huh. I'm pretty sure he was thinking, I wouldn't have did that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I was listening to Chris Collinsworth, and he was saying, he goes, at this point, I don't want to hear the fucking GOAT conversation. He goes, Pat Mahomes did not show up. Neither did the Chiefs. He goes, he threw a beautiful fucking touchdown in the fourth quarter.
No, he threw
perfect. It was like a 65-yard pass.
If you want to just judge the game based on like the fourth quarter, the Chiefs were fantastic. Yeah, they were fantastic in the fourth.
Yeah.
Jack shit before then.
Yeah, no. But honestly, insane. I thought when the Eagles went up 17-0, I was like, all right, this is gonna be the conspiracy theory. They're gonna go up 20-something-0 at the half, which they went up 24-0 at the half, and then the Chiefs were gonna come back. The Chiefs never came back.
So I got 2 things I want to mention that tie back to New York. Oh, I just did the peace sign, and now it. Nope, none for you. Saquon ended the season with more. Could you imagine if that did something in the middle?
I would have been saving Stone Cold Steve Austin in the back, just like this. That'd be sick.
Saquon had more yards than I believe it was any running back. I don't know if it was any player or any running back. I think it was any running back in a season ever, including the playoffs.
The season record, yeah.
And then this is this feels like pretty shitty because now Mekhi Becton is about to get a baller contract because he played
2 former Jets are on this team. CJ Uzomah and fucking Mekhi Becton.
Where was Uzomah?
CJ Uzomah is hurt. He was on the sidelines though. He was helping out the guys.
He's on the Eagles?
He's on the Eagles, bro.
Oh, wow.
CJ Uzomah and Mekhi Becton.
3. You're missing one. He was terrible signing because he was inactive for the Super Bowl. Bryce Huff.
Oh, that's right.
You want to laugh? Hassan Reddick, Bryce Huff thing.
You know what my father-in-law told me? He goes, I wonder how Hassan Reddick feels right now.
Like a moron. Because
how the fuck do you think he feels, man? He just gave up a chance for another ring because he's a dumbass.
He probably would have balled out in this game. Knicks and the half.
Absolutely, he would have balled out in this game.
Knicks and the half, pretty solid. I mean, it doesn't matter at the time of recording. You'll already know the results of the game, but it's 68-60. I think we need to.
They're up 68-60?
Yeah. Yeah, Mekhi Becton, like that. That's the one that kind of hurts because
Well,
that was our first our top five whatever draft pick, and he was supposed
yeah.
to be our starting tackle for a very long time.
Listen, it hurt me until I
It's
saw
a
him go up to Sirianni and just cry. Like he was just happy. And I was like, you know what?
I feel good for him
You
because the
fucking deserved it, kid.
Jets damn near ruined him.
Yup. The
You know, I
Jets
don't.
almost ruined him.
I
And
feel bad for us as Jets fans that this happened. I feel great for Mekhi Becton. I think that this just goes to show you when players go to good situations that fit them, a
you know
la
what
Sam
happens?
Darnold in Minnesota, a la Mekhi Becton in Philly,
When you leave New York, you win a chip in football.
or your life gets better.
Saquon,
Me,
Makai.
yeah, absolutely insane.
We are toxic organizations. It's what
Toxic City. Uh, but I just realized I have something to try / eat on the pod. I'm gonna
Oh,
go get
dude,
it.
yeah.
I
Tell
forgot
me
to
how
bring
they
it.
are because
Hold on,
Cuzzy Matt and Angela told me they were fantastic.
I'm gonna pause the recording right now. I'm gonna go grab them. I'll be back in a second.
Halama, halama, halama.
So I'm just gonna start with that.
All right. And we're back.
All right, here we have the Post Malone Oreos.
Oh, I gotta get those, dude.
Oh,
See, this is
oh
why
my
I
God,
fucking hate.
the
This is
whiff.
why I
That smells
hate that you're in
amazing.
fucking North Carolina right now.
Oh, why? What does Mia get?
Because we could have been doing this live.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We could have done a live tasting. God damn it!
You have to move down here.
I ain't fucking moving down there. I ain't
No.
rooting for the Panthers, bitch.
We'll see. All
Oh,
right.
let me see what they look like. Oh shit, they're two-tone. That's
Yeah.
fire.
So this one has the Post Malone butterfly on it.
That's sick.
They all have something different. It seems like
Yeah, I think it's 4 different covers of his
Oreo Post.
albums. Yeah.
Post.
Oh, that's actually. Oh, it just says post. That's actually dope. How that like it kind of like
Yeah.
they got like.
Oh, his truck.
Oh, that's sick.
Wow,
And
how
the
many
fucking
different
the
ones are
Oreo
there?
looks like a tire.
Jesus Christ! How many different ones of these are there?
That's sick. I like that. Ooh.
Okay.
right, do me a favor
Now
now.
it repeats. So that's
Do me a favor now.
5 different ones.
Shove one in your face.
Oh yeah.
Are you hold on before you eat that? Are you a one biter Oreo guy?
Like whole cookie?
Yeah.
It depends. Usually, yeah.
Okay.
So regular cookie on this side, gold on this side, and then the inside
Is salted caramel, right?
It is. Where is it? Salted caramel and shortbread flavored cream.
Oh,
A swirl of it. So look, I'm
gonna go buy them tomorrow.
crack-
Honestly,
That's not a very good look, but
that looks like Dookies.
put it back together. So start talking about your next segment.
Okay, so the next segment is it's gonna be ASMR on Dylan's fucking chewing habits, and the fact that he can't fucking stop eating on this podcast. But no, now that we're talking Super Bowl, how good are they?
Oh my God. Who do you think is primed to be in the Super Bowl next year? I need to have another one. Hold on.
Okay. I think next year it's gonna be I think it's gonna be Washington
Oh,
going to the Super Bowl
they're so good.
against Kansas City. I truly think it's gonna be Washington, Kansas City.
These might be my favorite Oreos of all time. I'm dead ass.
Really?
These are
Well, cause I got the day off tomorrow, I'm going straight to the supermarket in the morning and buying some.
holy shit.
And I might even do just a random taste on the pod, just so I can give you my, you know,
These are so
anything
good.
Post Malone does is just fantastic.
Big
we know
facts.
this. Like Posty is just he's one of my favorite artists of all
He's
time.
a creative genius.
Love Post.
Oh my God.
Oh,
These
wait,
are
matter of fact-
so good. Dear God. All right, I need to get back to focusing. I don't even know what I'm trying to talk about right
There
now.
we go. There he is.
Post Malone Funko Pop for the audio listeners.
He's got the little fucking cigarette.
A solo cup.
Yeah, it's a solo
I
cup.
love it.
It's my, it's
Uh,
like this is like my favorite Funko Pop ever. He's great. I'm gonna put him there for me.
anything on the baseball front?
Well, it's official.
You,
Baseball is back, people.
well,
Pitchers
yeah,
and catchers are
pitchers
reporting.
tomorrow, right?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Pitchers and
Well,
catchers are reporting.
when this drops, it'll be today.
Port St. Lucie is busy. Um, Listen, the superb owl is done. It's time for a little pelota. It's time for take me out to the ball game and a
Did
hot
you see,
dog and a beer.
Did you see the Lionel Messi commercial? He's juggling like soccer juggling an American football, but like a soccer ball, and he juggles it a few times, and then he fucking roundhouse kicks it and makes a field goal.
Oh shit!
And then he just walks away smiling, and it goes, "Once football is over, football begins." And I was like, "That was fun." You know, MLS is coming out swinging this year.
Yeah, bro, MLS don't give a fuck.
I think this is the year MLS really pops off. Like them in the WNBA. Now the WNBA heated up last year. I think MLS and WNBA.
I really hope it is because the MLS is very underrated.
Oh my god! I shot for a client today, and he's a season ticket holder to CLTFC down here.
Fire!
I was about to be like, "Yo, let's make sure we shoot together again because I need to start planting the seed for you to bring me to a game."
Right? Like, can I just get free tickets and I'll come down to?
I'm gonna buy 5 packs of these Oreos. No lie, because I need a backlog of them.
Wow,
these are incredible.
Am I gonna have to get 2 of them? Like 2 packs? Okay.
Yes. Minimum 2 packs. They're so good.
I'm gonna have to run a mile on this treadmill tomorrow.
Worth it. These are. Oh my god, I can't even describe. Like these cookies and cream Oreos are up there for me. OGs.
I was watching a video of
Red Velvet.
I was watching a video of people ranking snacks last night, and they did like a bracket, like a March Madness bracket, and the last 2 were Chips Ahoy, like original Chips Ahoy and original Oreos.
Oh,
don't get me wrong, I love them both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Guy. ¿Por qué no los dos? Because then you would have to take. Honestly, what if you put a Chips Ahoy in the middle of?
That's what I just thought. Yeah. Or you take do
one giant one.
You do Chips Ahoy cream Oreo cream Chips Ahoy, and you have a mega stack.
That's just called fat fuckitis.
So the last time I got called like ridiculously fat for coming up with ideas like this. So now I'm gonna hear it again.
Listen, on Sunday,
oh well.
Michael got a crave case for
the
Super Bowl.
We don't have White Castle down here, so I'm jealous because I haven't had White Castle in like a year.
Dude, we just had White Castle burgers for dinner because they got so many that we took some home and we just reheated them. But
everybody left the food at our house, so we have like a whole pie of pizza, like 20 something wings. Like
yup. We have literally Ziploc bags. Cousin Matt made spicy bourbon brown sugar meatballs. They had buffalo wings. We had pizza. We had fucking.
You said Matt
White
made
Castle
those?
Burgers. Yeah, Cousin Matt made them. They were delicious.
Go ahead, Matt. All right.
Yeah. Shout out to Cousin Matt's balls. But dude, I do the fat fuck sandwich when I do the White Castle.
Put everything.
You put a chicken ring in the middle.
Oh hell yeah! Isn't that a thing that you can like order? No, they have a chicken ring sandwich. That's what.
Yeah, they have the chicken. They have the chicken ring. They have the 1947 or some shit like that, where it's the chicken ring with cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Oh, I didn't know they had a whole
on the bun.
topping.
Yeah,
I know they had the chicken ring with cheese sandwich.
They're good, but I just like regular chicken ring sandwich.
I fuck with chicken rings so hard.
Chicken rings are fire, and honestly, the onion rings from White Castle are very underrated. I love them. The fries are okay. The fries, I'll take McDonald's fries with White Castle sliders.
Well, if you want to keep the crinkle cut, I'm going Shake Shack fries. Pair them with White Castle.
If I'm gonna go like
Shake
a
Shack
top
fries
tier,
are goated.
If I'm gonna go top tier fries to pair with a fucking White Castle burger, I'm going Five Guys fries.
Are we doing this right now? Top 3 fries, go.
Top 3 fries. Number 1, McDonald's. Number 2, Five Guys. Number 3, tater tots from Sonic.
I hate Sonic in almost every way.
Whoa!
They're so bad.
Why do you hate Sonic?
Sonic is trash.
You're fucking trash. Don't
Not
talk
my-
shit about Sonic, you bitch.
Sonic, the fast food restaurant, not my beloved video game character and car. Yeah, Sonic is not
Shit
good.
about Sonic.
Sonic you have one Sonic in New York. Calm down.
I have 3 actually now.
Where are the other 2? One's on
There's one
Deer
in
Park
East Meadow,
Ave.
there's one in Deer Park, and there's one in.
When's there one in East Meadow?
Elmont. There's a new one in Elmont, I think.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. But anyway,
they're expanding. You know,
Hot trash.
but honestly, I'm a big fan of the double cheeseburger with everything.
I haven't had Sonic since like the first month
They're
of me
so
moving down here.
fucking and the fucking jalapeno poppers, dude. Come on,
Their jalapeno poppers are good. I'll give you that.
Fantastic.
I will
the
give you
fucking
that.
ocean water.
I don't know what that is.
It's literally coconut soda.
That sounds awesome, actually.
It's delicious.
All right, I guess I got to give Sonic another try.
Bro. Okay, top 3 fries. Go. You better not say anything your wife makes, because that's not fair.
Shake Shack. I fucking
You know,
love.
I'm not okay. Just like you don't like Sonic, I don't like Shake Shack.
Oh, see, all right, now I get why
I'm not
you
a
were
fan
mad.
of Shake Shack.
I get why you were mad at me about Sonic. That is
Yeah,
bullshit.
I'm not a big fan of Shake Shack. I've had
Whoa,
Shake Shack
wait,
before.
that doesn't count as fast food though.
Why? It's a fucking burger and fries. How the fuck is that not fast food? Did you get it fast? No, you
No.
don't. It's like Chick-fil-A. You gotta wait 6 hours. But still.
No, Chick-fil-A. If it has a drive-thru, it's fast food. That's my rule.
Mm,
Does that not make sense?
no, not really.
I think
I feel like
makes
Burgers
perfect sense.
Five Guys doesn't have fucking.
It's not fast food. You have to sit. You have to
Five Guys
stand.
is
And,
fast food.
you have to stand and
But-
wait there. It's
But
fast
it's
casual.
food that you're getting. Dylan, do you not understand what fast food is? Shit that's bad for you. All of this is bad for you.
All right.
None
so
of
then
this is
if
part of a fucking
if I-
healthy man's diet.
all right. So according to you, I get to keep Shake Shack. Five
Yeah.
Guys is definitely there.
Five Guys fries are fire, bro. The Cajun ones,
Yeah, they're yeah. That seasoning is.
literally, they take a brown bag and just dump fries in there, and then they put a cup in there just because.
They put the fries in a cup, then they put the cup in the bag, and then they
And
fill
they
the
just go,
rest.
gang, gang,
They
gang,
fill
gang,
the
gang,
rest
gang.
of the bag.
Yup. Yup. Like, I love McDonald's
Who's
fries.
my
I
third?
love McDonald's.
I guess McDonald's are goated.
McDonald's is
I-
top tier fast
I-
food fries.
Wendy's were probably have been my third for a long while when they did.
They had
when
the what are they called? The cut.
the skin.
Yeah. The
When they originally did it with the skin, they were goated. Then they
they were
redid
good. Then
the
they fucked
recipe
them up. Yeah, they
to
fucked
keep
them up.
more crispy,
Yup.
and it was a travesty.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
It was ridiculous.
Okay, real quick. Chip fit. Top 3 burgers. Go.
Shake Shack.
God, fuck.
I fucking love Shake Shack.
I don't know why. What do you like about Shake Shack? Be honest.
Well, when you get a smash patty like that, you get like a little crisp to it, a little bit more umami flavor.
Okay.
They
Did
do
you say a little bit of mommy flavor?
umami. Oh,
Yo, I heard a little bit of mommy flavor. I was like,
oh
that
my
sounds
god,
gross.
no! They
All
use a potato roll for the bun.
A bit of mommy flavor.
And then I'm not giving no. And then they do fun shit. Like we went to Shake Shack the other day.
Yeah,
They,
they do fun shit.
oh
Yeah,
man.
mommy.
You're a actual moron. You're a functioning idiot. They did a black truffle burger recently, and it was so good.
I do love truffle. Truffle is one of my
go
favorite
to Shake
things
Shack and try the black truffle burger. Give Shake Shack.
I don't
You
want to
give
wait
Shake-
for fucking 45 minutes. Bro.
You're not waiting that long. You wait for
The
like
one off fucking Old Country Road on Long Island. You have to wait literally 45 minutes to even get a table.
fine. Then drive. You actually wait for a table?
I don't know. I've been there once.
Get it in your bag and leave.
Get it in your bag. Shove it in the fucking
You could go to the one in
back
Manhattan, or you could go if you go to the one in
seat. Why
Huntington,
in the
Melville.
blue
I don't
fucking
know.
hell
'Cause
would
Shake
I
Shack-
go to fucking Manhattan with the congestion prices
Oh, I
going
forgot
up?
I forgot
Just
about
to get a
congestion.
burger.
All right.
You don't
Anyway.
live here anymore. You don't know our struggles.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that, and I'm very grateful that I don't live there
Fucking
anymore.
$9.
You done?
A little bit of moment there. A little
Okay.
New Yorker moment there.
All right, he's back.
So Shake Shack is your number one.
Okay, Shake Shack. Yeah, I was gonna say you give Shake Shack another try. I will give Sonic another try.
Okay, deal. Sounds good.
Shake on it.
That was the dumbest shit we've ever done.
So all right, who's next? Who is next? Why am I drawing such a blank for burger places?
I've always had like an affinity to try In-N-Out, but I feel like it's overrated.
Internet's
Internets?
internet and
The
In-N-Out
internet's
just had a baby.
Yep.
In-N-Out is hella overrated. I've had it many
Yeah.
times. I have it every time I go to LA, just as like a.
When you go visit Anthony Volpe in his mansion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, In-N-Out is definitely not up there for me. I don't care if y'all West Coasters swear by it. It is not good.
Oh shit.
Yo, their fries taste like they're stale. Their toppings are garbage. I mean, it's still like bad good. So like it's edible, but it's not my first choice.
I was listening to Tom Segura's stand-up, and he goes, "You know, people like to make you feel like shit, like the proprietors at In-N-Out that make you go through the drive-thru, and they go, hey, welcome to In-N-Out. How can I help you?' And he just goes, I'll just get a double animal style with fries and a Coke. And the guy goes, are you going to be eating inside or in your car? He goes, in my car. He goes, yeah, you will, you fat piece of shit. He goes, and then you sit there and they go, eat it up.
Oh my god. All right, we have we have this is not my top 3 but more of an honorable mention. Sure. We have Freddy's and Steak and Shake down here, which make a somewhat similar burger, and they do like the smash patty and everything, but they're low-key good every once in a while. I almost never get them though.
Shout out
Five Guys is up there. You know,
Five Guys does have very good burgers.
Down here we also have Culver's.
I've had Culver's, it's good.
Culver's, is
good.
I don't fuck with the butter burgers. Those mess my stomach up. If you just get the regular Culver's Deluxe with all the accoutrement and everything.
Okay, why?
Why
are you like this?
I've become a big fan of Culver's.
And being a dickhead by fucking saying words you don't know.
Oh, you know what? My third is gonna be White Castle.
Wow,
I fucking love White Castle.
I love White Castle.
God, I love it.
I hate it when I'm sober, love it when I'm drunk, but just love it overall.
It's like you know what? I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. Never mind.
They're just, dude. They're one by their little pillows. That's all.
But they're just they're so great.
Yeah.
God bless Mr. Castle, and his whiteness.
You know if that guy's name is Castle?
No, it's not.
Probably like Rogers or Jones or. Hey, speaking of Rogers, let's move right into football.
No, wait. Okay, we could do football. We got to go back to baseball because we actually have a couple of things to mention that I totally forgot about.
Oh, okay. So then let's go baseball, and then I'll say the Rogers joke again.
Well, I just thought it was cool that CC is going to have his Yankees logo on his hat in the Hall of Fame. You guys were talking about Jet in the group chat for the Mets. Jet Williams.
Jet Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jet Williams.
Carlos Mendoza said
that. Carlos Mendoza said that Jet Williams is going to be having a few, more than a few starts at center field, and that he doesn't see why he's not the center fielder starting next year. So it is a bright future.
Hold up. We didn't talk about Pete Alonso coming back on the pod yet.
You haven't talked about it?
No.
Well, guess what? What does a polar bear sound like?
No.
That's Chewbacca having diarrhea and taking a shit. That's not. It's.
That was bad.
That's the way you say it. But, ladies and germs, Scott Boras effect is over.
Is Scott
Pete Alonso's back.
Shit.
The polar bear has landed in the shittiest, coldest part of New York, which is
at least for one more year.
Yeah. Listen, he takes a 2-year deal instead of a 3-year deal. He's a moron for that.
He's an opt-out after one, though.
He's stupid for that.
No, I think it makes perfect sense for both sides because the Mets really only want him for one more year because then they want to go get Vladdy. And then if Alonso has a great year, then he's like, fuck it, let me go test free agency again. If not, all right, I will take my second year. I'll take the money and stay. And then he gets replaced anyway and becomes a DH.
Yeah.
I think it works. I honestly, it works for both sides.
I see that exact thing happening. I see Pete Alonso having a good year.
I see him having another subpar year, maybe.
But not a great year. You feel me? Like, he's going to have enough of a year to get us as far as we want to get. Um, listen, if we win a chip, we win a chip. Then is what it is.
That'd
But
be lovely if you can get past that absolute buzzsaw in the Dodgers. If you can get past the brick wall
honestly,
of stacks of cash.
honestly, dude, the lineup that we're looking at for the Mets right now is looking scary. Okay,
You guys are looking better and better like each week. There's more.
it's looking scary. I'm excited for the fucking season. I'm actually going to opening day with my father-in-law.
Oh, nice. You know what
Didn't
I might most be excited for?
well,
Hopefully having a full season of Senga.
yeah, I'm crossing my fingers because he reported this morning at Port St.
Yeah.
Lucie, and he looked nice and refreshed.
It is a weird headline, but is a Senga set for full load. Take that how you
Excuse me?
will. Take that how you will.
Whoa.
But
Who proposed on that? Load.
I don't know. He's just
All
set
right.
he's set for a full one though.
All right. All right.
But yeah,
they're
him
turning our players.
and
back-
Diaz.
Uh,
I
Diaz, man.
think he's gonna like really have a strong year.
I think Diaz is going to be my next jersey, man. I think I'm going to get the new blue one.
I think
with
he
Diaz
deserves the New Jersey.
I think he deserves it.
I don't know.
I mean, dude, he's been the best closer in the game for 3 years.
Yeah, not
Okay, 2 years. Then he got hurt and he fucked everything up because he
Yeah,
wanted to jump fucking
that's-
play for Puerto Rico.
he was completely within his right to do that. That was just a freak injury.
Yeah, it was.
Um,
But it was funny because now when we won to go to the NLDS, into the NLCS, he got the last out, and they all ran up to him, and he's like, "Oh!"
I know. I don't
And
even
he
remember
just started
seeing
going
that.
like
that's
this.
that's
He didn't want to jump.
incredible.
He was like, "I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping. I'm
That's-
not jumping."
To have that presence of mind is actually hilarious. Oh my god, that's funny. All right,
Oh,
now,
he's traumatized, bro. He's like, "Ooh!"
whoa, that was like
Frankie Alvarez ran up to him, and he's like, "Ooh!"
All right, now we can move on to football. Goodbye, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's basically official. I don't know if I know Jay Glazer reported it, but is it like official? The Jets never said anything.
No, it's not because I keep hearing. I'm not hearing. I keep reading.
He's not coming
things. He's probably not coming back.
He's not
I
coming
heard
back.
this.
Jay
Okay?
Glazer doesn't
The
report
Jets
that if
told
there's
Aaron
no.
Rodgers. Check this out. This is what the Jets told Aaron Rodgers.
We won the last game of the season. I have no recollection.
Yeah,
of
we
that.
did. I didn't either. It says I was told that when they had the conversations with Aaron Rodgers about what the future would look like,
Also,
if you're going to be a part of this team, you're going to attend all of training camp.
that's
You're
right.
not going to do.
Set
You're
that
not going to
fucking
do
put
Pat
that foot
McAfee
down.
interviews anymore.
Put that foot down.
And they had a conversation with him of if you were to stay here, here's how we would want it to be. So this to me is like
That's
kind of like
complete.
Aaron Glenn getting control back.
The crazy thing is like that's completely valid to tell any player of any stature.
Any fucking player.
Like that for Aaron Rodgers to be like, nah, I'm not cool with that.
It just shows his cocky attitude.
It looks so bad for him, and it gives me a good feeling that where I think this is a regime that's going to keep shit in check.
Okay. With that being said, who are we going after in the draft? Who do you want? Because I want a guy, but
Is it a guy we've both said before, or do you have a new guy?
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I want Jackson Dart. Okay, I
Brad.
want Jackson Dart. I will not be opposed to what I read this morning, which was that the Titans are looking to trade up. Should trade down, and the Jets are one of their
that
one
would
of their high
suck.
guys.
Well, if they trade up,
Not
'cause
really.
is
The Jets would get the
Jackson-
first pick.
Oh, you're
If they
talking like
trade-
we're trading up to get a quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
forgot
Jets would get the first pick.
I forgot the Titans were that high.
The Jets would get the first pick, and at that point, I'm going easily Abdul Carter. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I want Abdul Carter on the fucking Jets. I want him on the Jets. You don't know how Jermaine Johnson's coming back.
Oh, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be.
Oh,
good.
I know
If
he's going
there's
to be
one
great.
person I
But
trust,
at the end of
it's
the
him.
day, imagine having
No.
Abdul Carter and Jermaine Johnson in the same line.
Are you forgetting about Will McDonald?
Yeah, I know.
Year 3, Will McDonald is wait, year 3 or year 2?
3.
Year 3. Year
Yeah,
3, Will McDonald I think is gonna ball out.
I hope so.
I'm saying it here first.
I hope so. I mean, listen, I'm either doing that or I'm going directly Cam Ward.
Well, if we trade up like that, then I want Cam Ward. There's no question about it.
Cam Ward.
If we get a top 2 pick, I want Cam Ward. Um, I'm trying to
But the
look up.
Jets will do some stupid shit like get fucking Travis Hunter.
Wouldn't hate that because Garrett Wilson's gonna want out. We don't have anybody to throw to him other than Tyrod Taylor. But all right, let's see. So we have Cam Ward is projected to go first. Abdul Carter second. Travis Hunter third to the Giants. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Shador Sanders won't go till 6 now to the Raiders. We are projected to get Will Campbell OT from
Michigan kid?
Is he from Michigan?
Oh no, that's Graham, right? Mason Graham is the Michigan
Mason
kid?
Graham. I want Mason Graham.
I like Mason Graham better than Will Campbell.
Will Campbell's an offensive lineman. Mason Graham's defense. So
no, Mason Graham's an offensive lineman.
No,
I'm pretty sure Mason Graham's an offensive line.
Defensive. I knew he was a defensive. I gotta stop listening to you.
No, you don't. Never.
Oh my god.
Never stop. Never settle. Never surrender.
So we're projected to trade with the Titans. The Titans.
The Titans.
I can't.
The Tennessee Titans. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If we trade for the first pick, bro.
I'm really unsure about almost every quarterback in this draft, but if I had to pick one, it'd be Cam Ward. And honestly, it would be Jackson Dart second. I don't think that I don't like Shador Sanders
Matt doesn't
much
like him. Matt doesn't like him.
I like him better than I like him better than Shador. I think Shador is going to be a
He said
bust.
Jackson Dart is basically another Mac Jones. I don't think that.
I think he's got a better bag than Mac Jones. I could see him being a bust though. I also think that Mac
Jones.
I think 100%. I think Mac Jones truly failed because he was in an archaic regime that didn't really give him the best chance that he could do.
Yeah.
I think if
that regime is on its way to you.
Wait, what?
Belichick going to UNC.
Oh, yeah.
That's
that was all to just set up a future for his son.
Yeah.
I don't think he has any intention of actually staying there.
Oh, but his girlfriend's really hot.
25 years old.
All I gotta say, and she had a fat ass Super Bowl ring on her hand.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
The night of the ESPYs, and guess what? It was the same year that she was born.
We could do a whole. That's wild. We could do a whole
2002
episode just talking about that whole situation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if, let's see, where are the late draft picks? If we trade back into the first round, where is Jackson Dart projected to go? Let's see. I don't see him anywhere yet.
Second round?
I think so.
Wow.
I'm scrolling really fast and just stopping at white faces.
You can't say that on national TV.
I can say whatever I want. We're not on national TV.
You know what I mean?
We're not on any TV. Unless somebody is like a nerd like me and casts this through a Chromecast to their smart TV.
Why is it that you can't just say, like, mirroring or streaming? You gotta be fucking Chromecast, you fucking show off.
I'm a Google guy.
Google guy bang, what?
I think Jalen Milrose projected to go ahead of him. At least
Jalen Milrose?
At least that's what I'm looking at for
Milrose
this projected mock draft. I don't know where the hell Jackson Dart is. Anyway, I wouldn't mind if we traded back into late first round to get him. I've said that before. We get a stud whatever in at number 7, and then
you get a stud whatever.
As long as
he's a
good,
fucking guy with a helmet.
You trade best player. You do not trade. I mean, you draft best player. You don't draft for need. That is the way to go, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think that they should trade back into the first round to get Dart. What are your thoughts on that? How do you think we acquire or should acquire a quarterback? What trading up to get a top 1, 2, 3 pick is always like this crazy toss-up thing where you don't really see it coming, at least to the magnitude it usually is.
Yeah.
So what do you think, given our current draft standing, they should do?
They should do exactly what the fans want and not what they usually do, which is bullshit.
Absolutely. No, the fans, you should never listen to fans.
Um,
Absolutely not. That's how we are in this
well, guess
mess.
what? We don't have Joe D anymore, so Joe D is the draft master.
He
You know what I
really
mean? He was never the problem.
honestly, he drafted Zach Wilson.
Yeah, but he also drafted fucking Garrett Wilson, Sauce, and Jermaine and Brees. So I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Oh, he drafted a lot of other bad players. We could go into that in another episode, but
Still.
he hit big on a bunch
He hit
of
on the
players, yes,
perfect draft, and he gave us 4 studs.
that we're gonna lose all of them.
Okay, we're gonna lose at least 2 of them. I say.
Probably.
I think the only 2 that are gonna stay is gonna be Brees and Jermaine Johnson.
I think only Jermaine Johnson stays.
Really?
If Brees has another bad year, then I think he has no choice but to stay.
Yeah.
But
And Sauce didn't have a great year either.
yeah, that was a weird anomaly. I think there was injuries involved.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening, but he was definitely not the Sauce that we know.
Yeah,
but honestly, this is the way I think it should be. Okay. If you don't trade up and you just stay with your 7th pick, go for a fucking lineman. Go for an offensive lineman. Just go for a fucking offensive lineman, because at the end of the day, you can always get a quarterback somewhere else or grab a guy in the 2nd round.
You talking about the Jets?
I'm actually talking about the Jets, bro.
That is not the way to go.
Trust me, that's the way to go. At the end of the day, you have said this, right, multiple times. Any quarterback with a good offensive line is able to pass the ball. All we need is a passer. We have solid fucking receivers.
I don't disagree with that. I also think that one of our absolute biggest problems, honestly, down the stretch, wasn't the offensive line. It's health. You can't do anything. It's the health
of the offensive line. They couldn't.
You can't do anything about that. But we could not stop the run, and when teams can start to get a run game going, everything opens up for you. So I think we need run stoppers. We need
a big defensive end, a middle linebacker. No. Quincy's still Quincy. You know what I mean?
Quincy and the dude that broke out this year. I'm forgetting his name. Jesus.
Sherwood.
Yeah, there we go. Sherwood.
Sherwood.
I think we're good linebacker wise. We're gonna have like you said, Quincy.
I love how you said the guy that broke out this year. Like, you don't remember all of these names. You literally know all the names on the team. And you didn't remember fucking Sherwood?
In the moment, I forget. My memory.
You all wrapped up in that sausage taco Johnny's.
Yeah, I am. But
we all are.
On the Giants side of things, they should be absolutely sick.
Yeah.
Because of Saquon Barkley.
The Giants... Okay, wait.
I'll tell you that John Mara is an absolute insomniac right now, because he said, I will not sleep if Saquon leaves us, go to the Eagles and wins.
Dude.
So I hope he hasn't slept in 4 days.
Michael tells me on Sunday, he goes, you think John Mara's going to kill himself? What?
If I'm John Mara,
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. He's down horrendous right now.
If I'm John Mara, I'm doing the scene out of a movie where you flip the table and you burn everything to the ground. I'm firing Dayball and Shane. And I'm just cleaning slate, regardless of me saying that they're staying longer term than now. Yeah, I'd be.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
I might kill Joe Shane if I was John Mara right now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know what Justin Fields' contract is like right now with the Steelers? Is it a 1-year deal?
I know that Russ and Justin are about to walk. They're about to be free.
Okay, how would you feel about having Justin Fields as our quarterback? I would love.
I'd be open to it. I think he's cooked. I don't think he has much of a future anymore.
You think he's cooked completely?
As a starting future looking NFL quarterback, yes. I don't think
dude, we thought that about Sam Darnold. We thought that about Baker Mayfield.
Not the same. Sam Darnold, even with the Jets, had awesome moments. Justin Fields.
We also thought that with Baker Mayfield, he's thriving in fucking Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield had sick moments in Cleveland on his first team. Not the same thing. Justin Field did not have awesome moments sprinkled in throughout his rookie year. Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield did.
I guess you're right.
Even on shit teams. So I think that he's already gonna be a journeyman quarterback this early in his career. I kind of think that he's not somebody that you can rely on.
Dude, a lot of people are saying give JT a shot.
JT.
Jordan Travis.
Oh, no, he's not even
I don't even think he's going to be ready.
he hasn't touched the field yet.
Yeah, he's not going to
It's
be
not
ready.
physically possible for him to play quarterback yet.
If we don't get a quarterback, our starting quarterback's going to be Tyrod Taylor.
Which, honestly, if you can get somebody behind Tyrod Taylor, I'm down for. Screw it. This year, we're not doing anything. Let's just be real. We're not doing anything this year.
No, we're not going to go anywhere. Come on.
I've heard Kirk Cousins floated around. I don't want that just off the fact that he spurned us. I would love to get into...
I thought you just said spurned us.
Yeah, he spurned us hard.
What does that even mean?
Spurned means like you
came on us? Like what?
No, spurned is... why do I have to explain this? Spurned
because
means,
what the fuck kind of expression is, yo, like, you spurned us?
Like you said fuck you, basically. It's like you I can't come up with the word
That's
right now.
That's not Jesus. The same thing, Dylan.
All right, let me get synonyms for
I can't... Spurned? Jizz, ejaculate.
No, not sperm.
Mother's milk. I don't know what to tell you.
Spurned. Spurned.
Spurnt.
Refuse, decline, rejected. Rejected. That's a good way to put it.
Spurnt.
Scorned.
Spell that for me one more time.
Spurned. Spurned.
Spurned. Not spermed.
No, I never said that.
Which is what I was saying, and you were like, yeah.
No,
spurned.
I never said yeah.
You said yeah. Roll the fucking clip back.
I can't
roll
do
it back because you said yeah. Sperm. I said come down. You said yes. I don't want to hear it. No one's sperming anyone.
Anyway,
rejecting.
Off the rails. I don't even know what I was trying to say now. Oh, the quarterback situation. Yeah, I think Jordan Travis is like you got to wait till year 3 to finally see him on the field. I don't think he even gets on the field this year. Which isn't a good look, but also, who knows? If you take it slow enough and let this guy really come back correct, maybe he could surprise a lot of people. And then we get him on a cheap extension off the rookie deal. That'd be ideal. But I think we could go get Jameis Winston. Absolutely fucking not. Just kidding. We could get Kirk Cousins. I don't know if I'd hate the Kirk Cousins thing. I think he's washed, to be honest.
I don't know, man.
I think you let Tyrod draft a rookie and see what happens. If you could get a quality enough rookie. If not, then go get another journeyman to back the journeyman.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Carson Wentz is a free agent.
Absolutely not. Hard pass.
Carson Wentz was Mahomes' backup this year.
Carson Wentz is hot trash.
You just call him Car Wentz?
Carson Wentz. I think I said Carson real fast.
You said Car Wentz.
Wentz is Carfax? Trash. Is that the new version of Carfax?
Show him the Car Wentz. Oh, shit.
And it's just Carson Wentz coming up with a piece of paper to tell you what's wrong with your car.
To tell you what's wrong with his literal
We just came up with a marketing campaign for Carfax where they just do the Car Wentz. Okay, we got to get off this. I guess we'll end with... We got to end with... Oh, no, wait. We have hockey also. Basketball and hockey.
The Knicks are winning, which is nice. They got fucking chomped by the fucking Celtics.
Yeah, that we got to talk about. Are the Knicks full of shit?
No.
No?
It was one fucking game. Calm the fuck down.
2 games. They absolutely destroyed us in the first and second time we've played them.
Okay, cool. It's never going to happen again.
It's worrisome.
I'm calling it right now.
Against the top teams in the NBA, we've done nothing but flounder, and we look like shit.
Yeah, against Boston.
OKC.
We beat Denver, though.
Denver, to me, is kind of a Fugazi top team right now.
Okay. That's great.
Would you like to keep going?
No, I don't. You know why? Because right now, we were just up 10.
Have we played Cleveland yet?
Yeah, we played Cleveland. We got fucking blown the fuck out by
Cleveland. Look at that. Another top team that we got blown out by.
Let me check.
We played them on Monday, October.
I'll check it for you.
28th, and we lost.
Yeah, we didn't get blown out. We got blown out. We lost by 6. It wasn't that bad.
Still, it's worrisome to me that against the top team.
Jalen also had a bad game that day. You know what I mean?
Didn't he have 21 points? Am I thinking of the wrong person?
Yeah, he had 21 points.
21 points is a good game.
That's low for him. Dude, we're actually playing Cleveland on Friday.
Wow. So we'll really see. If we lose to Boston, if we get beat down by Boston,
No,
Cleveland.
but check this out. We're playing Cleveland and then Boston.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, back to back. I see that.
Who the fuck made this fucking schedule?
Literally anybody who doesn't live in New York. Because the world hates us.
Yeah, our next 3 games
our
are
last-
Hawks, Bulls, Cavs, Celtics for the next 4 games.
In our last 10 games, we played Cleveland twice and Boston once.
Yep.
And Detroit, who seems to have our number. And Atlanta.
Detroit is a scary team because
that's going to be a shitty way to end the season.
Cade, like you said, excuse me, Cade Cunningham is a very good player.
Something I want to point out with the Knicks-Boston game, which was weird to me, was that I noticed that almost everybody had like a I think a lot of the starters had over 20 negative plus minus. Like no, there wasn't. I don't think there was any positive plus minus on the entire team for that game. Brunson had 36, but nobody else did shit.
Right.
That was a weird game.
Yeah,
but it's also the type of thing. Off. Well, Tibbs needs to make more changes. We have a better a lineup at times when Deuce is on the floor instead of Achua. I know that makes us smaller, but you got to try it more. It has a better plus minus. I think it's like a 20-something plus minus versus when Chua is like a negative single-digit plus minus. We're still seeing... I think you need to sit Cat for the next month and a half. Give him the surgery. Let him come back, even though I think he's playing really well tonight. He has 31, 7, and 4. So that's awesome. Maybe he's feeling better now. Who knows? But he just has these dips in his performances that worry me. And then, yeah, it seems like Mitch is going to come back. When did they say? March 1st or something like that?
I'm hearing March 1st, yes.
So we have like 30 days until he comes back. So, yeah, I don't know what to think. That loss did worry me, but also immediately after that loss, I didn't feel worried. I think everybody on like the radio channels and whatnot were worried me.
Why? What were they saying?
No, they were, just alluding to the fact of what I said before, like playing top teams and all this other stuff, but they're not people watching the Knicks like we are. Yeah, so no, I think the problem with this team is that when you compare it to last year's team, you only had to worry about them scoring. We had offensive droughts, but we would bludgeon you defensively, and that's what got us wins most of the time.
Right.
This year, it's like we could outscore every single team in the league any given night. One, that we don't always come out that crazy offensively. A good amount of time we do, but not every time. And our defense is hit or miss this year.
Right.
So, like, you have both sides of the ball to worry about. Meanwhile, last year it was like we did not have to worry defensively whatsoever. We had that shit on lock. So, yeah. I don't know if Mitch magically fixes all of that, but I guess we shall see in a month's time.
I really hope that the Knicks pick this shit up because they need to put fear into these top teams and show them that we're still those motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But
we've had a few big wins, and most of them, a couple of them actually came within the last month or so. But we still need like that wow the whole NBA world win, like mollywopping the Celtics or the Thunder. Like we need one of those wins. Or I'll take Cleveland because we've played well against Cleveland for the most part the last few years. Mm-hmm. I want to see that continue. If we could smack around Cleveland for their like 10th win, which I don't think they've still gotten, but if we could do that, I would be extremely hyped.
If we could give Cleveland their first double-digit loss, I'm good for February. Like, I'm good.
Did you?
Because I fucking hate it.
Did you happen to see Luka finally play as a Laker?
Yeah, he looks good.
Did you? He looks out of shape, but
he's always looked out of shape. He's always had a dad bod, but he drops buckets.
Yeah, he balled out. Did you happen to see Anthony Davis play? No, because he got injured again. That's right.
Dude, he is. What is wrong with this man?
I think the conspiracy about the Mavs' new ownership it might be true. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, that they're trying to tank so they can fucking build a casino.
So yeah, they wanted to build a casino in, I think, the stadium where the Mavs play.
Yeah, and they said no.
City wouldn't let them, so they were
Yep.
like, "Okay, cool. We just won't win, and we'll become a dreadful team that nobody will come to watch, and we'll plummet, and we'll move the team to Vegas, and they'll let us do it." Which also isn't a guarantee, from what I hear. But uh,
I wouldn't put it past them if that's what their plan is, because all these fucking systems are corrupt either way.
I never did the proper research, but I still want to know, like, why did Mark Cuban sell his majority?
Probably knew what was going to go down. He was probably aware that they were going to fucking ruin this fucking organization.
Not if he doesn't let them buy his majority. Like,
Dude, he's still fucking filthy rich.
Oh no, it's insane. But him owning the Mavs was never about money. He loved being a Mavs owner.
Yeah, he legitimately loved that team.
Yeah, so I don't know what this. He actually poo-pooed the fans booing at the game the other night.
You just say poo-pooed?
Yeah.
What do you mean you poo-pooed? Pressure sperming, now you're poo-pooing?
You've never heard that before?
Bro, your fucking sayings are diabolical.
This is not uncommon. When you poo-poo something, you're booing it. I don't know how you've never heard it. This is not me. This is not a me problem. But
Right.
But Joel Embiid still sucks ass. He fucked up.
Joel Embiid is not even worth fucking saying his name.
That's fair.
About that.
Oh my god, I forgot about this stat. I forgot the actual numbers, but I just saw it either earlier today or yesterday that Paul George, I think, has more.
Oh, in fact, yeah.
More podcast episodes than, or something like
points
that.
Scored this year, yeah.
Than points or jumpers made or something like that.
Horrible, fucking horrible. That makes no sense.
It's actually insane. So funny. Are you looking forward to All-Star Weekend?
I am, very much so. I want to see Jalen
Brunson
in a contest.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it, yes, from a Knicks aspect. But if
from a Knicks aspect and from a basketball fan, I want to see if these young motherfuckers can dunk the ball the way they say they do.
I don't know.
The All-Star game, I'm not really.
We even said who's in the dunk competition, and I still don't know who's in the dunk competition.
Yeah, him.
Big Mac.
Big Mac, come on.
Nick Patty Whack.
Give the dog a bone? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not excited for the dunk competition much at all. I think the dunk competition is only at its best when you have stars, honestly.
Yeah.
That's what makes it truly fun.
Bring back Blake Griffin.
The 3-point competition is
Who's in the 3-point competition? Do we know besides
Dame
JB?
Lillard's going for his third 3-point competition title. Obviously, Jalen, like you mentioned, is in it.
Okay. I don't know how the fuck I spelled competition, but I put 3-point competition.
Compost. We have Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Buddy Hield, Cam Johnson, Damian Lillard, and Norm Powell. Norm Powell is the weird one out of this because the rest of them are shooters.
Pretty good shooters, yeah.
No, Norm Powell is, but it's just like he's kind of the outlier that I don't think any casual knows who the hell Norm Powell is.
Yeah, no.
I don't feel like casuals know.
You know what would have been fire? Yeah. What would have been fire would have been Luka Doncic instead of Norm Powell.
Luka Doncic. He's not he's not known to be a 3-point shooter.
Or fuck it. Put LeBron in the dunk contest. Do something weird. You know what I mean?
That's not the end. That's LeBron has said he'll never do a dunk competition.
I know,
it's a complete travesty. I hate it.
Because I'm pretty sure that LeBron would fucking dominate a dunk contest.
I don't understand how he decided from the jump of getting in the NBA that I'm never doing it. Because honestly, that's kind of a bitch thing to me. Like,
it is a bitch thing. That's why he's not the GOAT. He never will be.
It's really pathetic that he never tried to do it.
Did Kobe ever do the dunk contest? He did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Did he win that shit?
No.
No. I know Mike won twice.
Oh, no, he did. He won the 97 one.
Yes, he did.
What dunk did he... Let's see. Oh, I can't visit... Why can't I visit this page? Anyway... Yeah, I don't know. It's so sad. I really do think to save it would be this thing that would cause a huge divide between management and players, which is you have to force. Because why do you have pretty legit stars in the 3-point competition? It's even though that's getting worse and worse every year too. The only two legitimate stars you have are Dame Lillard and Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know CP3 and Wembanyama are headlining the skills competition, and that's gonna be fun to see. But I don't know. It's just it's sad, honestly, is what it is. Because growing up, I used to look forward so much to All
To the
Star
All Star
Weekend.
weekend. Yep.
The dunk contest was lit. 3-point contest was lit. Nobody cared about the skills challenge, but
Yeah, not really.
the All Star game, while it was not competitive, was still way more fun because the players somewhat gave a shit. Uh,
It's
even
it's sad where it's gotten, to be
even
honest.
for a few years, the celebrity game was pretty fire.
Yeah.
It hit its peak when Kevin Hart was doing it, and then it fell off
Yeah,
since then.
Kevin Hart in the celebrity game was a fucking joke. It was hysterical.
Hilarious. It was actually hilarious. But then the fun thing about the celebrity game was that you had like some celebs who'd be like, "Oh shit, he could ball."
Yeah, like when J. Cole was there.
You got Terrell Owens dunking
Right.
in
You know who I
ah,
was upset that he never made it to the celebrity game, but would have balled the fuck out? Adam Sandler. Adam
who?
Sandler never did.
Oh,
Adam
Adam
Sandler never
Sandler.
did.
That's I'm gonna keep saying travesty because that was a travesty as well.
Adam Sandler
That
would
would have
have
been
been
young
balling.
Adam Sandler in the celebrity game would have been so much fun.
It would have been over. Goodbye. He would have been MVP for like the 4 years in a row. He would have been MVP. It would have been fucking crazy. He would have dropped like 25 points each fucking celebrity game.
You know what I love the idea of them doing, but they never really followed through with it. I don't know if you remember, but there was one year where they tried to have Horse be part of it, and it was like Kevin. I remember Kevin Durant, I think, and Rajon Rondo being in it, and it
Like
was
just
like
two guys playing horse.
no, I think it was like attorney, but I just thought like, oh, this could be legitimately fun if like people gave a shit and they started doing like crazy shots.
Right.
Like I
Like
thought that could have been
off the
fun.
backboard, bounce this and that, and then
Like yeah,
behind the head.
or you have like one person on one end, one on the other, and they have to mimic, but like it goes kind of fast,
Right.
like because you need a thrilling aspect of it.
Yeah. Just
But
set the whole court on fire and then have them play a whole full game.
part of me thinks that the whole All Star Weekend's gonna suck, but maybe Rising Stars has a chance to be fun.
Maybe Ryan. Okay.
This is the 74th All Star game. Wow,
Insane, bro.
wow.
Well, listen,
All right,
we can't say shit about it, but hopefully it's good.
we could talk a lot of shit about it, honestly, but
I don't know, but we don't really got time.
I guess let's end this with some, like they say in hockey.
Let's
Let's
do that
do that
hockey.
hockey.
I want to just make a compilation of you just saying that part and just put it on YouTube.
It's my only input to the hockey
Listen,
segment.
talking to Shawnee boy in our group chat has
Oh,
paid off, and then it dropped, and then it paid off, and then it dropped, and then it paid
supposed to
off.
pick him up. We were supposed to bring him on this week. I forgot.
That's all right.
My bad. Next week, because we need him to help us get through hockey in its entirety. Because outside of the Rangers, honestly, I'm fairly putrid in keeping up with all of hockey.
I'm so confident in you.
I just went to the NHL scoreboard just to see what scores have been going on, and why is Canada versus Sweden on the schedule for tomorrow? That's not an NHL game.
I don't know. I think that's like it's got to be like a stars type of thing.
Okay, whatever. Let's
You know,
look at
Canada's and Sweden's they love
check.
doing that hockey.
In the Eastern Conference. Still got Capitals. That I have heard. Capitals have been pretty on fire lately. They got 80 total points right now, which is only one behind Winnipeg, who's in the West, but 9 ahead of Florida Panthers in the Eastern Conference. They're balling the hell out. How close is Ovi to getting
The record?
Yeah. I know he was Ovechkin, he's 17 away 5 days ago. 16 away 5 days ago.
He's at 879.
Yeah. You think he gets it? 16, and how many games are left in the season? What is it, like a couple months left in the season?
16 goals in what, 3 months? Doable.
More or less.
He'd have
to really
at least
ball out,
two a game.
No, then that's absolutely not.
One a game probably, but
no, that's too much. If he has to play another season, then
honestly, if I was Ovi, I would just fucking do it. See how close I would get. Play one more season. As soon as I fucking beat it,
just retire like 4 games into season.
Mid-season, mid-playoffs. Fuck you. I'm done.
It's over. 2 seasons from now, it's like game 16, and he literally scores and just goes off the ice and goes home.
Yep. Fuck this. I'm gonna go have a beer.
Oh no, he's Russian, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Fuck this. I'm gonna go have a vodka.
Vodka.
Needs
the vodka.
Strasvucia.
Exactly. I don't know. What do we feel about the Rangers and the Islanders? Because they're still right next to each other.
Playing pretty good. The Islanders are actually playing pretty good, but the Rangers are just so inconsistent.
The Islanders have lost 3 of their last 4.
All right, dude. I'm trying to be positive here. God damn it!
Is that the same as last time? I feel like
suck. How about that? Does that sound better for you?
Oh, they have a break right now. The NHL. That's why.
Yeah,
I remember saying them losing 3 of their last 4 because nothing's changed since the last episode. They don't play again until the 23rd. That's a hell of a break.
That is a hell of a break, honestly.
But the Rangers went into the break with a 4-game. Oh, I'm looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning. Whoops. Clicked on the wrong team. I was like, what? We went on a 4-game winning streak? How do I not remember that? We actually won 3 of our last 4 before the break, so that's not bad. Am I looking at the Rangers? Yes, I am.
So it's not terrible, but guess what? I don't see the Rangers making the playoffs, dude.
No. I am sticking.
I don't even see them making a wild card game.
I'm sticking to my post-January analysis.
You're just gonna post those cookies in your face.
Don't tempt me.
That's about it. You should have one more before we sign off. How about that?
No, I'm
gonna have one more. Do it.
Okay, fine. What do you got to sign off the episode with?
To sign off the episode,
the smell of them is so magical. Oh my god! It smells like dulce de leche.
Yeah. All right. Well. To sign off, guys, Dylan's having a stroke. So
do you split him?
No. I'm not a fucking madman. No, that's weird. Why the fuck would I ever do that?
It's fun every now and then.
I hate when people do that. It's annoying. Then you lick it.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Dip the whole fucking half of a cookie in milk, shove it in your gullet.
That's what I do.
And go back to bed. Because you do that at like 2 a.m. I do that shit at 2 a.m.
Licking it off is what psychopaths are made of.
He said. So, with that being said, you're having your cookie.
Oh yeah.
We are gonna sign off like this, guys. Make sure that you follow us on all social platforms. On Instagram, make sure you tell your friends about us. Repost. We appreciate the constant support. We appreciate all the reposts from family members and friends. Just keep supporting us, keep showing us love, and we'll keep this shit going. You know what it is. This is the Any Sports Podcast.
Or don't talk about anything
at any given day.
There's 2 options to this. Either support us
Dylan,
or don't.
I just tried to do a fucking outro and you fucked it up. You twat.
That's because it's my job. Because this is the Any Sports Podcast where we're talking about anything at any given time. But
the main focus is Dylan eating on this fucking podcast.
Stay in your lane. That's my job to say the motto.
Hey, bitch.
Goodbye.
More bitch.
What is that, like more cowbell? But
yeah, more bitch.
Anyway, goodbye.
Chris and Dylan on the mic, straight from Queens through podcast game strong. Jets, Knicks, Rangers, Murph, Mets and Yankees, dream Bronx to shade. In the city that never sleeps, sports don't play. NY faithful, we're repping our teams. Jets fly high and I pick out those dreams. From courts to fields, can't breakfast, bagels by noon. Pizza slice nights over New York tune. Game stats fly while the meatball simmers. Chris with the takes, Dylan drops zingers. Microphones buzzing like city lights. From Knicks brick shots to Rangers fights. Taste of NYC in every fight. Chris and Dylan, sports talk ignite. And